EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Get set.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Odafe Owe bursting it and recording the sack. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is third and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Ready.
Tua will give it to Achane. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up fourth down. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. From the gun, here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, Malik Washington. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be sacked, but there is a flag down. Not sure how close he was to being offsides. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Shot.
A play fake. Now 2 with a throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That's caught. Derrick Henry.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run it with Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Set up.
3rd and goal for Jackson. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. A point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set. Out.
Tua. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here's Tua now on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
They're right here.
In motion is Hill.
Out.
Tua now on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Third and long.
Go ahead. Hut.
Here's Tungo Bailoa. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Sit on.
Jackson now on 2nd down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay.
Hill brought in motion. On play action, it's Tungo Bailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one fell,
and for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face Led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
You are X. What a shot.
Gonna go right back to Henry. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
What a shot.
From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Sit hot.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd down and 3.
Out.
He'll get this out wide. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Ready.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion, going right. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this 1st half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
All right, come on.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Tua. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
We'll take this in back at the 16. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set up.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Ready.
Jackson now. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 16 on the year. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. Out.
Back to throw is Tua. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Man in motion here is Washington. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua sending it deep for Waddle. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Hey, middle.
It's the tight end Likely in motion.
Set up.
2nd down. Jackson under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Hey. Set up.
3rd and long for Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So we come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. 180. 180. Ready, shot. Sit hot.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Hey, report. 180.
They'll go again here with Henry. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
Wanna quit?
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
180. Sit hot.
A give right up the middle to Henry. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
14 on the pickup. First down, Miami.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
In motion is Hill. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Get set.
They'll run with a chek. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Yeah, ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Ready.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over just shy of midfield.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Alpha, sit on.
2nd and 7. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hill brought in motion.
Set.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. Ooh. A nice nimble run as he manages to pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready.
In motion is Hill. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one into the hands of Hill. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Get set.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
You're right here. Out.
Now a first down throw for Tua. This one complete to Washington. Down the left sideline. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins are able to edge a bit closer. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Ready, shot. Set up.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Ready, shot. Set up.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Ready, shot.
3rd down and 9.
Set up.
Back to throw, Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Henry. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Cut.
To throw is Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
DC, ready?
On the give, here's Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Now it is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So the ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. And they cash it in on 3rd and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
2 and out on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Here's Tagovailoa. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Down to a knee, here goes Jackson. And that should do it.